I wanted to kind of outline for all of you why it's so important that you're here and what it is that we're doing in this. As many of you know, I served in the House for the last 8 years in this district and wanted to continue my service. Thanks, Tom. Much appreciated. The reason is, if we look at where Florida was many years ago and where we've come over the last several years, we have made remarkable strides. We want to make sure that continues. If you think about it, Florida was governed by another party from its inception until 1996. And in that entire time, we got rid of taxes on services. That's good. We have no inheritance tax, and that's it. We were 44th in the nation in K through 12 education. We had no state college system that was measured on any level, and the crime rate wasn't very good either. Since 1999, we are now 4th in K through 12 educational outcomes in just 20 years. We have the #1 state college system in America this year. Right now, Seminole County has its lowest crime rate in its history. And there are reasons for all of that. And it's because of the policies that we put in place. Now, clearly, there's things we could be doing better. I think one of the things that we've seen recently is the new leadership mantle on the environment. And man, that's exciting, I'll tell you what. I've been very fortunate to not have needed as much K through 12 help, because the #1 factor in a child's education or their success in education is having parents that care. And so I was very lucky to have that in my home. My parents are here tonight. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Mom taught at Castleberry for more than 25 years, was the school's teacher of the year there as well. So I got a pretty good background there, but similarly, my father's a civil engineer in water and wastewater, and one of the things that I think Seminole County is very excited about are a lot of the projects that we're bringing here. And so recently we've seen projects in the northwest part of Lake Jessup, project by jourdßаўṅ that was made possible by a grant from the governor. We see a lot of projects, we see some projects in the northeast at 46 with work with the St. John's Water Management District. So we've got a lot of things that are happening that are going to continue to improve on that legacy that we've built. The reason why this seat is such a big deal, the environment, is that there aren't many state senators in the Florida House. You only have half of them running every 2 years. This year, even less are running. And in fact, there are only really 2 seats in the state Senate in Florida that are being contested. We have this one and the one in Miami. And that means the resources that would normally go to 20 Senate seats are now going to just 2. And that means not only for our side, but the other side as well. And so it's important that if we want that message out there of Florida's success over the last 20 years, that we're able to communicate that. And we're going to do it digitally, we're going to do it in the mail, we're going to do it on television, we're going to do it at your front door for those of you that haven't seen somebody come by yet. I mentioned earlier, Robbie and Zach and Victoria, they're here tonight. Raise your hands. This is our very incredible staff that's going on. They have trained over 50 volunteers to walk doors. And as I mentioned to a lot of you, we're doing 2,000 doors a week now, and we'll be up to 20,000 a month by this summer. We are going to be walking the doors that are scoped out for us by the very credible former county commission chairman, John Rand, who's here tonight. Thank you. Chairman Rand was the last Republican to win every precinct in Seminole County in the election. So we're serious about the race, and it's going to be a big race, and you're going to see a lot about it, and it starts right here. And so I want to thank all of you for coming tonight. I want to thank Mayor Lacey for being here and his support as well as a former Winter Springs alumni. Has that been told?
And resident.
To make sure that we're able to continue that message of the success, because I think it means something for everybody when we have a low crime rate, an excellent education system, and an environment we can be proud of. I think these are things that are worthy of supporting and making sure that we carry on that legacy. So thank you all for coming tonight. If you have any questions about anything, please see staff or me. Turns out I do answer all my own email and phone calls, which is weird, but I do. So if you need anything, please call. And thank you all so much for being here. And thank you to Brady and Lisa LaFleur.